Hey, you guys. So I know it's something I'm supposed to bring to your attention because I can't let it go. It just keeps coming up for me. But it is a dream that I had, I believe the night before last. Could have been 2 nights ago. But specifically, it had to do with young black boys. And this is to encourage mothers, fathers to find out what sort of organization your kids are becoming a part of. This was very vulgar in nature. It was the name for me. When I found out the name of this specific organization, I went straight to the organizers and was like, what's up with this name? What are y'all doing? What is this? And I remember the name having to do with naked. They had the word naked in the actual title of the organization, which is very bold. So that let me know specifically that it's probably right in front of your face what's going on, or it should be, for that to be so bold of a word, to let you know what they were doing with these young boys. And it had to do with putting them in front of people. I'm hearing political right now. Putting them in front of people who had big banks, specifically white men. So whoever these heads were, the adults, I went straight to them and confronted them about the name of this group because I had concerns, like, what really are y'all doing? But it didn't come off as they were sexualizing these young men or anything like that. It was just the name. So when I, ran it through my mind as to, what could this be? Because I can't ignore it. It just had to do with make sure you just know what your young boys are becoming a part of. And even right now as I speak, and which is also concerning, is it possibly has to do with fraternities. I don't know if they're trying to start fraternities for younger people, because usually you enter into a fraternity when you're in college or college age or whatever. Specifically, I feel like you have to be part of a college to do so. But I don't know if they're going off of the riff, off of the cuff, and trying to mimic that sort of thing with organizations of that nature. So it might have some sort of prestige to it, to where you're thinking, it's harmless or whatever it is. But, a lot of those are secret societies. They're sworn to secrecy. So if they're starting to groom children in that way, and that could be possibly what this is a grooming effort, a grooming nature for when they are adults, or when they do become, of an age to where they can keep a secret, or they need money. Like, I'm thinking teenagers, 14, 15, 16 is when they're really gonna want to get out and do things for themselves, but they're held to secrecy. But you can have this, you can have that, and you don't have to ask your parents, and all this kind of stuff. So I don't know, y'all. I'm flowing as I'm speaking, but I feel like this is a message of warning. I'm not even going to say concern, because it all sounds very palatable, like it really could happen that way. And sometimes, again, it's just right in front of our face, and we just, ignore it as something being harmless, or being coaxed in a way to where we feel that it's harmless, just like these young boys could be. And that's where the grooming part comes in. But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all are doing well, and I hope this helps.